Today, January 29, we detected unusual options activity on Snap, also known as Snapchat, ticker symbol SNAP. And so this is very unusual because Snap reports earnings next week, February 6th. And so these unusual options could be an earnings trade. So as you know, if you've been following this channel, unusual options are potentially trades done by insiders that may know what could potentially happen with earnings. And without further ado, let's get to the data. As you can see, 5,000 unusual options happened at 10:40 a.m. Now these options expire 2025, January. So they do have a lot of time, at least a year, for these options. As you can see, 22 strike calls and the 32 strike calls. They were paying $232 for the 22 strike calls, and then they were selling the 32 strike calls for 84. So 232 subtracted by 84, net debit of 148 per trade. Multiplied by 5,000 contracts, we have $740,000. Okay, so let's take a look at the trade in more detail. You can see here the 22 strike calls and the 32 strike calls for the January 2025s. 354 days away. Volume 5,000 on both of the strikes. Notice here the open interest could be a closing trade because we have 25,000 that were originally opened. Okay. However, the 32 strike is only 790. So these are opening trades. Okay. Now, even if these were closing trades, because these are opening trades, if these were closing and they were moving them up here, this would still be a bullish trade because moving the strikes up further means that this trader, whoever was selling the calls, was getting a little bit nervous that the stock could go up, and so they wanted to move the strikes up higher. Okay, now we are analyzing this based on the fact that we think they were buying the 22 strike calls to open, because we analyze other variables as well, and it gives us a higher probability that this is what this trader was trying to do, and they were selling the 32 strike calls. Okay, and as we had calculated, this was about 148 per trade. This is a vertical call spread. You can see here, and it is clearly bullish, a delta of a positive 24, minor theta decay. It's a negative 0.2 because it's still a year away. And so you can see here, as the price of Snap goes up on the x-axis, this trade becomes profitable. If it goes down, it is a loss. This is a profit loss diagram. Okay. When the purple line is below this 0 line here on the y-axis, it is a loss. If it is above, it is a gain. Okay. Y-axis is profit loss. So based on this data, we followed the trade, and you can see our position is here because we can position size to manage our risk depending on how much position we want to take on. And because this trade was only 740,000, it does not meet our threshold of a high probability of profit trade, where trades that exceed millions of dollars, that is when we develop our own option strategy and then put in a lot more money to work and position size at a greater amount of capital. So if you are interested in our higher probability of profit trades based on the type of analysis work that we do, you can find out more on how to gain access on our website. We'll put a link here. And let us know in the comments below what you think will happen to Snap on earnings. Will it go up or will it go down? As usual, please smash the like button and have a great day.